It's reports coming out that Don King is feeling very ill, and he was set to have a fight come up tonight that won't be happening due to the fact that he won't be able to attend due to his illness that he's going through right now. Doesn't seem as serious. It's serious enough to cancel the fight, but I don't think it's as serious as we'll try to make it seem. He's not hospitalized from what I've seen, but I've seen he's at home right now, resting and trying to get back in better shape. I don't think it had anything to do with the event because usually he's had events go on with little to no promo recently. So I don't think it's because of the event or the sales. I think it's really because of his health. He didn't look himself the last fight with the Bronner that I seen. He didn't look like himself as far as being energetic. He had a lot of energy, but it wasn't shown throughout the promo and the presser. But this is a huge setback because the fighters that were set to fight, they can't fight now. And they had a cruiserweight championship coming up, and it won't happen now. So the WBC president came out and said that the fight's gonna be postponed and everything else will be a setback at this time. But they're focusing on Don King being able to continue to promote and push these events through his promotional company. And it's just a bad look right now. You don't want to see somebody like Don King going through the things he's going through right now, especially with him having a lot of fighters under his banner. And he's trying to find these guys some consistent fights and another outlet to be able to put on some decent fights. And we always need more promoters, more boxing outlets. It's never enough because you always have fighters. You have thousands and thousands of fighters who are looking for opportunities every year that's not really getting that main attraction, that ESPN promotion like everybody else is getting. So a lot of times, a lot of these guys, the only thing they have on the table is a Don King type of fight. And I haven't heard anybody complaining about their pay recently, so they've been getting paid pretty well. Just gotta go out there and be able to actually fight. And I know Don King, he's a professional, so he's not gonna go out there and just cancel certain fights that he knows is very important to a lot of these guys' careers, whether they're at the end of their career or beginning. The fights is just important. But I don't know, man. Is Don King gonna be able to do this long term without having someone else be able to step in? Now, me personally, I feel like even though I know he's more of a hands-on guy and he's wheelchair bound now, he has to have somebody else be able to step in and do the things he has done. I know he doesn't want anybody to get messed over financially or anything like that, so he doesn't want to bring some of these young guys in or people that he knows and they don't really know the ins and outs. But that's why you need somebody to shadow you, somebody you can trust. And that also brings a bigger picture in. Does he trust anybody to actually bring him in at this point? If I had to guess, I'll probably say no. Because the business of boxing, when you have these finances come in, and like also when it comes to like the pay-per-view sales, when the guys was doing that back then when he started, they weren't really having somebody step in and say, hey, shadow this. They're usually hands-on, especially when it comes to the pay-per-views. So when it comes to the finances, I'm pretty sure he has the same approach. And it's hard to kind of go in there and have a young guy kind of look over all these ins and outs and know the tricks and everything that goes in boxing, and him having to go off of his just ability that he learned and instincts. Not going to have the same kind of instincts as Don King. So I can understand when he set in that direction. Like, I'm not finna just send some young guy in here and then he comes back with half of what he was supposed to come back with. Then I got to go through all these legal ways of trying to get my money back and figure out what went wrong. Now I can't pay a certain fighter what I was promising to pay. So instead of him going through that whole process, he was just going to cancel the fight. And looking back on it, that's probably the best decision to make because you don't want a domino effect to come out of this and for guys to end up, but it's still kind of tricky because a lot of guys was planning on getting paid. Now they can't get paid now. We got the holidays around the corner, so it's kind of tricky when you're a boxer. There's a lot of things that go on. That's what tends to make guys get day jobs in boxing. But that's it.